Welcome back, Flare community. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day as always. And yes, it is time for the weekly news update. It's an absolutely action-packed week full of news and announcements, and we're going to just jump straight in. So, if you didn't already know, and you've been under a rock or something all week, Hugo was speaking this week at Singapore's Apex event, and this is hosted by Ripple, and it's specifically targeting the XRPL developer community. He had a number of different conversations, and there are videos relating to this that I posted earlier in the week, but one of the biggest announcements was this here. Vivo Power, which is a Nasdaq listed company, and Flare launch definitive strategic partnership to deploy 100 million in XRP for institutional yield. This is an absolute game changer, and it really brings validity to the Flare network. Basically, this company, Vivo Power, a renewable electrics company, they have a war chest of XRP on their balance sheet, and they don't just want to let it sit there. They want to incorporate it and utilize it within the Flare network by leveraging F assets and staking it in Firelight. This is huge money, and it's going to do wonders for the total value locked on the Flare network. Moving on, here we go. 100 million in XRP is coming to Flare network. Is very great, obviously, but just wait until MicroStrategy and the various other companies that hold Bitcoin, once they start putting that to work too. This is going to be an absolute game changer as well. We're seeing this support for F Assets v1.1, this institutional support from a few companies already that are holding XRP. And as we know, F Assets version 1.1 is limited to XRP. But once F Assets v2 comes along, the game changes completely, because that unlocks Bitcoin, and we know how many companies and governments and institutions are holding Bitcoin on their balance sheet. And let me tell you this, they don't just want it to sit there idle. There's going to be a wave, a domino effect of institutions that give support for Flare, and we saw it earlier in the last week with Uphold. We're seeing it now with Vivo Power, and I'm sure this is a continuing trend as the Flare network matures and this protocol, the F Assets protocol, gains popularity and solidifies itself as the best bridging solution in the space. Okay, moving on here. Flare and Songbird are now supported by BitGo, a globally trusted and licensed custodian. This marks a major step in making Flare networks institutional ready, with secure access across the US and Europe. A catalyst for Flare growth, with staking support coming soon. Again, this is just a step in the right direction. I'm not sure if this is relating to staking natively on the P chain, or if this is staking with maybe through the F Asset system. I'd love to get a little bit more information about this, and we'll see. But I think it is native staking, which is equally as good. Right, moving on here. This is how the trends go. The writing is on the wall, right? Institutions are beginning to hold XRP. Institutions will want to earn money on their XRP. The Flare network offers institutional-grade software through F Assets and through XRP restaking through Firelight. Institutions will use Flare for XRPFi. The writing is on the wall for everyone to see. The first dominoes have fallen, and you are here to witness it. This is a really special moment, and I feel like we're on the precipice of something truly great. We're just going to have to wait here. We see Hugo posting, I think many people massively underestimate the potential for XRPFi. I think their minds will do a total 180-degree turn when they see the reality, and it seems like Flare is leading the way. We've got this from ImmuneFi this week. We're excited to share that we've officially entered the evaluation phase for the Flare Network's F Asset Audit competition. Stay tuned for the results. Now, this is not the official audit. This is an audit competition done from the community that may want to try and look and poke around the smart contracts to see if they can earn some rewards from finding any bugs. The actual Flare contracts, the smart contracts, are being audited separately, and we know that Hugo is awaiting the results of these two. So that is one of the precursors for F Assets version 1.1 launching on Flare, and Hugo said he will keep us updated, as will I. So if you are new here and you're yet to subscribe, please feel free to do so, and I will certainly keep you updated. Right, moving on here. Flare has partnered with EZA to launch a 60 Days of Flare campaign, an in-app challenge plus a flagship in-person hackathon, a global push to bring in fresh builders to the Flare network and accelerate the growth of XRP-Fi. So for those of you who may not be familiar with EZA, they are a company that are basically connecting talented developers to various projects. Now, they've recently partnered with Flare to allow their developer community to earn grants and earn money essentially for learning how to program on the Flare network. And this is a really strong sign because the more developers that we have on the network, the faster the applications can launch and the more variety we have as a community that may want to look at using these apps. Of course, I'm doing my bit with Block Bonez and Digital Dynamics, and I'm sure many other people are thinking outside of the box. We've got wallets, we've got DeFi applications, we've got marketplaces, futures, derivatives. It's a very exciting place and a very exciting time to be a member of the Flare community. Right, moving on here. This is actually something that I might actually release to the community, but it is for now a Patreon exclusive because a lot of people are leaving money on the table. I mean, they're wasting their rewards, and some people are not even aware of some of the opportunities that we have within the Flare community, specifically targeted towards our FLR, which is Reward Flare. So if you are interested in that, please feel free to check the links in the description and join the Patreon, and you do get monthly airdrops and chances to win in the Flare Community Wheel of Appreciation. We've got this from Ray here, just locked into a bullish interview with Hugo, CEO of the Flare Networks at Apex. We dove into Vivo Power partnership, Firelight, and why FLR airdrops ending in February of 2026 will be key as supply tightens. I'm looking forward to this interview, and yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see once it releases, but I'll definitely keep my eyes out for this and update you once it does become available. We got this here from Stephen. Hey crypto fam, Ace, Whale, and Stephen himself have made some amazing progress over the weekend on their Flare Forward DeFi tracker. So this actually looks pretty interesting. It's going to be a DeFi, or decentralized finance tracker, that I believe is going to be observing many of the different DeFi applications on the Flare network, whether it's BlazeSwap, Kinetic, Anosis, SparkDex, whatever it may be. I think this is going to be a dashboard that gives you an overview. We don't have all that many details about this, but again, I will keep you posted once this launches if it's something that you may be interested in. Right, here we go. We are on xHaven, which is the leading NFT marketplace on the Flare network. We scroll down here and go to the weekly chart. Topping the charts this week is Block Bonez. We have Astral Credits in second place. In third place, we have Smuggler Chimps. In fourth place, we have Smuggler Chimps Traits. And in fifth place, we have the Yoru Traits. Right, Digital Dynamics, there is a new collection launching. This is the Freaks collection, and from the time this video goes live, it's going to be in about 30 minutes. These are the Freaks, and it's the same concept that you would expect from any collection that is powered by digital dynamics. You're basically getting a base layer, and then you get to customize it yourself using the components or the traits that are created by very talented artists. As I said, the launch is, or the initial mint for the base layers is going to be going live in about 30 minutes, just under 30 minutes. And yeah, what you can expect is 1,000 base layers and 7 unique varieties. And of course, endless fun. Once you do fully fuse an NFT, you get all of the benefits of being able to claim the dynamics rewards each month. And also in the near future, we're going to be distributing royalties, a portion of the royalties from both the base layer trades and the base layers and the traits collections. Right, if you are interested, you can mint the Freaks collection if you go to digitaldynamics.co.uk and then go to the collections part here. Obviously, these are the collections that are currently available, but you're going to see the Freaks collection just here. Be sure to join the Discord group as well, and we're going to have a bit of a launch party if you are interested. Right, finally, this is a little bit of a sad note to end on, but I've really seen a big uptick in successful scammers that have been impersonating members of the Flare team. Now, I hate to see people get scammed, and it's very simple. There is just one rule that you need to follow. Keep your private keys private and keep your secret phrase a secret. These are both the same things. The private key or the secret phrase, this is access to your blockchain account. And if you give people access to your account, they can take funds from your account. Once you give them access, it's basically both of your accounts, right? That's what makes the accounts yours, is the fact that you own the keys to that account. So under any circumstances, even if it appears that Hugo himself is taking time out of his very busy schedule to personally help you resolve your situation and dedicate you 1 hour of his time as CEO of Flare Labs with many meetings and many things that he's doing rather than being on Twitter, if he asks you that, do not give him access to your account. It's an impersonator. Even if it appears to be a famous celebrity or your hero offering to double your money if you connect to a certain website, do not give them access to your account. Even if it appears to be the CEO of your favorite DeFi app who is promising you extra special yields or assistance with F assets, you're missing out on these rewards, let me help you. Do not give anyone access to your account. Do not give them the private keys or the secret phrase. Now, one of the main benefits of this blockchain technology is the ability to be self-sovereign, actually owning your assets and not relying on a third party to custody it for you. When you deposit money into a bank, you're relying on the bank to give you that money back. But with crypto, you have access to the account, and it's only you, providing you retain access to that account, that controls the account. So it's your responsibility to keep the account secure. This is also a disadvantage, as I say, for those unable to secure their account successfully. As the only owner of the account, you are responsible for not sharing the access to that account. So one last time, keep your private key private and keep your secret phrase a secret, no matter who asks for it. If someone is asking you for it, they are trying to get access to your account and they will take your funds. Right, I do apologize on leaving on that note, but it is the weekend, and of course, like I said, we do have the Freaks Mint happening in less than half an hour, so feel free to check that out. Also, feel free to give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.